Greetings. In this video, we are going to look at how Rudra and Indra are actually two sides of the same coin. In fact, in the Vedas, we describe Lord Indra and Lord Rudra as one with two names. So let us get back to the basics. Let's analyze these two forms or deities. Now, before that, we must look into the Vedic culture and understand that everything has several layers and dimensions to it. For example, we cannot limit everything to a single form of perception. Now, Lord Shiva can be seen as a deity, a being, yet it can also denote the very sound Shiva can denote the absolute consciousness which is beyond the form or the abstract essence of the cosmos. Like these different dimensions exist. So when we refer to Rudra or Indra, we may be talking about many other dimensions more than just limiting them as beings with a form and role, as how Puranas commonly portray. So let us start off with Rudra. Now, as a deity, Rudra is seen as the fierce aspect of Shiva. He is very much associated with storm and thunder, right? And a fierce expression. Now, the Vedas also adore the mind as Rudra. This is in another dimension. The mind is seen as Rudra in the Vedas. Now, moving on to Lord Indra, the deity, as a deity, he is the king of the Devatas in the heavens, right? So he has a role there. And in another dimension, Lord Indra is said to be the master of the senses. In fact, the deity Indra in the Puranas, he is depicted as a bhogi, means one who dwells in pleasure in the heavenly realm, one who is engrossed with entertainment and pleasures of the senses, right? So this is carrying a very deep meaning. Now, the reason why Lord Indra is termed a bhogi is because pleasure is perceived through the five senses, right? Bhoga, a bhogi enjoys or perceives the enjoyment through the five senses. And therefore, Lord Indra, as being the very master of the senses, is depicted this way, right? So, Lord Indra in real is the indwelling God who is the real master of the senses. And this is why Lord Indra is given so much importance in the Vedas. The Rig Veda would collapse without the mention of Lord Indra. And in fact, a, those who are from a Tamil speaking background would have heard about the Tirukkural written by Tiruvalluvar. Here he quotes two verses in which Lord Indra is glorified as one who has conquered the senses, as a prime sign of one who has mastery over the senses. Now, this is also why the sound Indriya and Indra are very much similar. And in fact, when we recite the last stanza of Medha Suktam in the Ghanam format, there is one verse that comes as Mayi Medha Mayi Praja Mayi Indra Indriyam Dadhatu. Right? So it refers to Indra and Indriyam. So, and the sounds are very much alike. So Indra and Indriya, the senses are very much interlinked. In fact, in Malaysia, our national language, the word for senses is actually Pancha Indera. Indera actually literally means senses, right? So, even as deities, Lord Rudra and Indra share some similarities in the sense that they are closely associated with storm and thunders, right? Now, as we had seen, the mind is adored as Rudra in the Vedas, and the mind functions to perceive the outer world, and it experiences it through the five senses. And this aspect of the mind, which perceives the outer world and experiences it through the function of the five senses, is called Indra. And now this again correlates with why Indra is referred to as a bhogi, right? Now, the Indra aspect of the mind can master these senses. When this is done, one realizes that the entire creation is just a play of the five elements, and through Maya, everything is playing, and everything is like a hologram which is projected via vibrations of the cosmos, which is governed by an absolute consciousness. So, to put it in a nutshell, number one, the dimension of the mind which perceives the outer world through the five senses is Indra. Number two, the dimension of the mind that can master the senses, which helps one get self realized, is Rudra. Right? Now, this is the reason why the Vedas describe Lord Indra and Rudra as the one with two names. It also teaches us that the Puranas are to be realized in deeper dimension. And in addition, this is something which I envisioned or tapped. Now, let us look at the gross aspect of the mind. The gross aspect of the abstract mind is the brain, right? And Rudra and Indra are related to thunder, right? In a way, thunder or storms. Now, the neuronal impulses that happens in our brain is exactly a thundering circuit. It's literally an electrical circuit, which is the same very essence which is found in a lightning, right? So since so that it is could be also seen that the thunder and roaring emphasis of Rudra and Indra perhaps denote the haphazard thundering of neuronal impulses in the brain when we are in a restless state, when we are engrossed by senses, when we are not at peace, when we have thoughts clumping our brain. This is when the neuronal impulses are just haywire. Now, when we go into a meditative state and reach samadhi equanimity, that state is referred to as Shiva. Now, we can see this in the Sri Rudram of the Yajurveda, where Rudra is pled to change or to come to his benign form of Sadashiva from his fierce Rudra form. Now, this is somehow in parallel to one who goes into sadhana and therefore controls through the mastery of the senses, controls his senses, and calms down the brain activity so as to reach an equanimous state where he is no longer governed by his thought activities.